Okay, welcome to Incomversity. I'm really excited about how this came together because for me, I don't know about for you, but the reason I went to school is because everyone told me that I needed to go to school, get good grades so that I could get a good paying job. You know, if I really wanted to be the highest paid job, a doctor or a lawyer, I had to go through many different years of school, make sure my grades were good so I could get through, get to a good college and university and do it again. So what I found out over the years after studying people that were actually wealthy, that had done well financially, is they didn't necessarily have jobs. They didn't follow that program of going to school and getting a job. They were able to produce income, and they were able to do that through entrepreneurship and investing. And so my journey took me from leaving high school, dropping out early, and studying people like Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and many other great books, and getting into business and getting into investing. And that worked out really well for me financially, but not just the financial aspect, it's the freedom that comes along with that. You know, because when you're in a job, even if it's a high paying job or a small business like a law firm or a doctor, you're still tied, your time is still tied to money, so you don't have any time freedom. And for me, that was always what I wanted most. I didn't want anyone else to tell me where to go and what to do and when to do it, and I just never liked having that schedule. It's like, let me do what I want to do and let me, figure that out on my own. So Incomversity came together as what I had always wanted to learn in school. And at the time I had to go to the libraries and get the books from people like Robert Kiyosaki. But now, obviously, in the digital age, we get all the information online. So just imagine the Harvard Business School, to get your MBA, which is a Master's of Business Administration, so that you can really be hired by people like me that own the company but never went to college, and dropped out of high school. So instead, Incomversity is to teach you not how to get a job, but how to create an income. Because a job is really just a short-term solution to a long-term problem, right? The long-term problem is that you need income, no matter what, for the rest of your life. And your kids are going to need it, and their kids, and so on. So it's like, how do we create that income, and how do we do it in the best way possible, in the best vehicles, so that we have the most freedom, so that we have time freedom. We can be with our kids in the mornings and bring them to school and work when we drop them off, and then stop working when we want to and pick them up, and or homeschool them and be around them all the time and not have to commute to the office, and that freedom. But then there's the location freedom too. So it's like, is my business tied to one location, or is it digital and online, so it's all over the world simultaneously, just from me doing Zoom calls, for example. And the same thing with my investments. It's like, what returns am I getting on those investments? Is it sitting in the bank for 1% a year or 5% a year? Or is it going through, on the crazy high end, a project in crypto that is going up 100% in just a few hours, and everything in between. And so that's what Incomversity is. It's to how to create an income, both through entrepreneurship, the best vehicles there, and through investments, the best vehicles there. And bringing that all together in one place is just a special thing that I always wish that I had learned. I had to go to many different places, many different people to get this information, and you get it all right here, and you get it all for a very affordable, accessible price that anyone can do. So excited to bring it to you. You're going to learn a lot, and it just may change your life and everything within it like it did for me.